Hello, this is Palico Padge, and welcome back to more of the Curious Expedition with Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey. Bow, bow, bow. Wrong guy. That was Alistair Crowley. Mr. Crowley. Ozzy Osbourne. I've told you. Listen to it. It's a good song. Anyway, Expedition 2 with Marcus Garvey. We get to choose from the Dead End Jungle or the Yalampani Drylands. I'm going with the Dead End Jungle. My last thing I want to do before we finish with this guy or H.P. Lovecraft, which are the only two we need to play now, I'd like to finish first on hard mode. And I am restricted because I only have the two people left to play. So we're going to be playing it safe with this guy. I felt like, and I don't know if it's because Alistair Crowley was a bit more of a like a culty figure, that maybe he just has worse rolls on average than any other person, but we had a good start. We dealt a lot of crap to our Trek members and they took it. No, well, one person died, but I don't think he was going to follow us home anyway, and so we'll overlook that. We'll skim over it, that's fine. So I'm hoping that this is the man that I will be able to use to become first on hard mode. That's what we're aiming for. So because of that, we're going to the Dead End Jungle. Let us go. After a good night's rest, I stored my equipment on the ship. There were still some arrangements to be made, so I took some pleasure in envisaging my name in the newspapers. Sir Daila Elimajed returned to the harbour, eagerly awaiting news of his beloved. He was overjoyed as he saw her on our ship. Shortly afterwards, the two fell into each other's arms in a loving embrace. The couple thanked me for their reunion before they happily departed the scene. See, at least someone is going to leave happy. Someone is going to get the ending, the happy ending they deserved. God bless. We received new funds as a token of gratitude. A finely dressed fellow appeared on the docks while I twiddled my thumbs. He challenged me to complete my forthcoming expedition within 80 days and offered a reward upon completion. We'll give it a go. Probably won't happen, but we'll give it a go. If it's going to happen on any, it's going to happen on one of the first couple of expeditions where the map's smaller, so let's accept. The gentleman shook my hand as I accepted his challenge. He tipped his hat and wished us luck on our journey. As I was one of the most famous explorers, my fame had spread amongst adventurous spirits. I was approached by several capable persons that were eager for adventure. Who did I want to recruit? You might as well take me. Oh, you're so depressed. I saved your life, Gick. You Gick? Gick is a Gick. Gick. Let's figure his name out. Gick Hezik. Gick. Right, so we have Bernard Regur, the cook, who is racist. We have Brother Hezekiah, the missionary, who's okay. And then we have Gabrielle Genevieve, le Mercier, the artist. We're going to go with the missionary. Two reasons. One, he's got some decent green dice, which I think we haven't got too many of at the moment. And number two, more importantly, he has increased maximum sanity. We have low sanity with Marcus Garvey. He only has 70 rather than 100. So that would help. So let's take on the missionary. We could indeed utilise a source of such benevolence on our expedition, and welcomed Brother Hezekiah. My heart jumped with joy as I heard that our vessel was prepared to sally forth. Well, let's purchase some equipment then. Alright, so we've only got the one dynamite. We're going to take all the whiskey. We are going to take all the torches, and we're going to take 5 rope. We're not going to take all the rope, just 5 rope. We'll take all the dynamite, because you never know. Do I want any machetes? Well, I suppose medical first aid kit type things will be better. So how many of those can I get? 2. If I drop a rope, can I have another medical kit? Yeah, that'll do. That's better. I like that. That should be good. At long last, our vessel was primed to put out to sea. Well, let's go then. If it's ready, there's no point in staying here. Expedition 2. Generating surprises. I'm a big fan of surprises. Right, so there we go. We have geography kicking in there. So there's 2 things we see straight away. It might be worth upgrading that guy for the next time, but we'll see how far we get first. I had heard enough sea shanties to fashion my own opera several times over, so I was relieved when we finally reached the shore of our expedition area. I knew this place held something special for us. I should have never come here. Oh, Hezekiah. Have faith. Have faith. Right, well, let's just begin the expedition. No need to dilly-dally. And as it turns out, I suppose we're going to get up on the hill. We could probably, actually, we could use a custom flare to maybe see our way forward. No? We could at least get up onto that hill. It's a little bit further away. Right, what are you going to show me? Oh, look at that lag. So much to show us, it lagged. Alright, so let us... Gee, there's not a lot of ore in this region. That's cool. It's a giant tree. Right, let's go to the first exclamation mark. Thinking about it, let's go to that side of the exclamation mark. It's not an exclamation mark, it's a question mark. Never mind. We made an unusual discovery. A decayed shipwreck laid in front of us. It looked like an old pirate ship. Gar. It must have been here for more than 100 years. I attempted to discover the name. Adventure Galley. Well, that's a good enough name for a pirate ship. Search area. I was confident we would find something valuable here. We formed small teams and scoured the place. More swimming in dynamite. Can you swim in dynamite? You wouldn't want to swim in dynamite. Wouldn't want to swim in dynamite. But we'll take it anyway. Alright, so, I haven't got a lot already. I'll drink the one. We might as well, down the hatch, we might as well go and see what this question mark is. That region looks pretty much cut off. I don't think we're going to see too much in that region. Stone circle. We came across a stone formation that was obviously man-made. There were inscriptions etched into each rock. Perhaps they formed a manner of map. A Gik seemed visibly upset at the idea of exploring this site and warned us about disturbing the gods. Man up, Gik. Jeez. Look! Hezekiah's getting into the spirit. He's climbing all over that shit. That's what we need. It's a playground. It's a playground. That's what it is. Get up there. Climb it. The world is your climbing frame. Hezekiah's got the right idea. However, we can reveal the ruins, reveal camp points, or reveal caves. Oh, there's caves. No settlements on this one. Interesting. Right, well, I suppose ruins, really. We'll see how far we have to go out before we have to come back in again. Gik made sure to voice his concerns to me. I was not sure how long it would take for him to come to terms with my decision. Blasphemy! You have defiled this place! And Hezekiah says nothing. He's just happily look as you click on him. He's just happy, bobbing up and down. He's having a good time. See, he's here. He's fine. He was a bit sort of, he had a bit of anticipation when he was on the ship initially. But look, he's having a good time now. He's having a good time. Right. Oh, two. Okay. Well. I suppose that one's nearer. So let's hit the one furthest away and make our way sort of in a fashion sort of along here and then around here and then down again. That makes the most sense to me. We can level people up. Who should we level up? That's for villagers. You're no good. That's viewing distance. That would be good. Yeah, that would be good. We have stealth. We're okay for stealth for the time being. And we have sanity. Oh, that could be useful. Right, we're gonna go for sanity. I think we need the sanity. Extra 20. Boom. How close does that get us? 25. That's fine. That's fine. We might be able to use a custom flare if we get a bit closer and we can't see through. Yeah, we're doing okay. We're doing okay. Right, so let's... What is it to go on to? 35. So if we drink 2 of those, get up on that side of the hill, we'll go to see if there's anything else of interest, which there is. Let's have a gander. Wow. That suspiciously looks like a pyramid. Right. Let's hit it. It's the furthest away. Why would you go that way? 53 compared to what? 54. 62, 54. We got 9. Well, that in itself is not good. Let's drink. 69, 53. We might... I just don't like the fact we're going to be getting very close to the tiger. We don't want to be upsetting any of the animals just yet. Oh, I've been playing this game too long. Right, here we go. The exotic landscape complemented the extraordinary golden pyramid. We had survived the expedition. Now all I need to do is get back to our vessel. Indeed. Now, is that enough sanity to get us down? Yes, it is. Choose the cave. Alright, what you got in you? We located a cave. The rocky moor led into the darkness of unknown depths. We needed a torch to explore its secrets. Let's have a look. We lit a torch and descended into the darkness. We found a small opening in one of the walls, what seemed to lead into another part of the cave. Only one person could fit into the opening. What's our chances? 2 dice out of how many? Not that it matters too much. Who could we do without? That's the question. The warrior... Not... Yeah, we need we need the scout, that's for sure. I suppose it's the translator we could do without. We've got other blue dice, haven't we? So, yeah, so... Taraneh. Where's Taraneh? Go! You're lucky. You're lucky. We forced Taraneh Baba to investigate the opening. Get in there, woman! After a few tense minutes, she crawled back out of the darkness. She had found the skeletons of a long-dead expedition. Surely not an indication of our fate. Together with some valuable items that they certainly would not miss. Beans. Beans, beans, beans. And that will stack, and that won't. And... machetes. What would not be useful about now? I haven't seen many, or much, should I say, swamplands. Let's get rid of the rope and we'll take the machetes. They'll come in useful for keeping our sanity as high as possible. Gick was particularly upset with our decision to explore this place. He sobbed hysterically about how we had cursed our luck. You are such a pussy, Gick. Jeez. You're not built up. What? We saved your life. You owe us your life. The least you can do is shut up. Shut up, Gick. No one cares what you say. Right, let's eat. 34. 25 to the shrine. Not too shabby. There's going to be stuff in here, so we're going to have to drop stuff. What do we want to do? What do we want to do? Let's eat the beans. At least creates one space. A shrine towered above us. Time had eroded what once had been a majestic sight. What remained of a narrow staircase led to the only entrance. I could swear I heard the sound of rushing water underneath the ground. Otto. Ot and indeed O. Okay, let's use the climbing gear. With the usage of our climbing gear, the wall was easily scaled. Of course, we had found a sacred altar room. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. I held my breath as we discovered an ancient altar in its centre. And 2 lots of gold. Great. Well, we'll definitely take that one. What can we do without? For the sake of how many we have, it's probably worth getting rid of the last of the climbing gear. Taking that in its place. I would not leave empty-handed. The treasure was ours for the taking. We grabbed the treasure and hurried outside as enormous fountains of water burst through the ground and began to flood the surrounding area. We had to run like our lives depending upon it, or drown in the grand lake forming around us. Blasphemy! Right, so... right, we sort of want to go this way, and we don't want to take the long route, that's for sure. 30 to there. Yeah, let's see what that is. Run, 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 run. Okay. Usually, I would stop here, but I can't because we're about to die. So with that in mind, with all that, you know, all things taken into account, let's promote you again. Let's give us a bit more sanity. How far can we get away from this? 37. No. Yeah, let's go that way. That keeps us well away from the water. Jeez, we would have died in that. We would have died. Is it still following? That's ridiculous. Okay. Well, we're going to have to just drink all our whiskey and hope for the best, I think. 42. What's that? 53. My God. Okay. Well, we'll keep heading in that direction. We might get lucky. Oh, yeah, I was very lucky. Yeah, we'll take that. We arrived at a magnificent waterfall. It was an awe-inspiring sight. The water was fresh and cool. Well, let's rest then. We decided it would be a good idea to stay here to catch our breath. It seemed like everyone had lost hope. Even the warming flames of the campfire did naught to ease our minds. Everybody was lost in their own troubles, when suddenly brother Hezekiah stood in front of the group and shouted into our faces that not all hope was lost. He expounded about never giving up, and after a while we started to cheer and applaud ourselves. He somehow rallied the group and instilled new hope. Oh, brother Hezekiah. Oh, he's an alcoholic. Of course he is. Well done. Thank you for your rousing speech, brother Hezekiah. You are now my favourite. And that's done our sanity the world of good. Come on. As we prepared for departure, I knew we would miss the peaceful hum of the falling water. The natural beauty here was breathtaking to behold. Well, let's do it again then. We settled down and allowed everyone to rest. The mood was buoyant as I ordered wood to be gathered for a fire. Gick explored the area around our camp. He came back some hours later with a proud expression on his face. In his hands he held the gorged meat from some unfortunate animal. I was unable to tell which animal the meat was from, but it was probably better to plead ignorance. I concur. Okay, time to leave. As we prepared for departure, I knew we would miss the sparkling effect of the falling water. This was truly a beautiful place. Well, let's go. Alright, down to the bottom of the shrine. Not too fussed by the butterflies. If we pick them up on our way, we will pick them up. If we don't, we do not. Examine. A temple, long forgotten by mankind, stood bathed in light before us. All manner of plant life grew towards the sun. A circle of dried up blood had been drawn around the whole structure as a warning for anybody that dared to enter. A thick layer of sand seemed to surround the structure. Oh, let's just go on in. We'll take our socks and shoes off and enjoy the sand underneath our feet, much like being at the beach. We carefully entered a well-preserved ceremonial chamber. If this place held any riches, I knew we would find them here. Our steps echoed as we approached the sacred altar. More gold! Okay, right, so we dropped the meat in favour for the gold and the jewel stack. So, winner, chicken dinner. What a glorious day! That was exactly what we came for. We took the treasure and proceeded outside as the whole area behind us began to wither and die. A drastic climate effect ravaged this region and we were responsible. Yes, that was supposed to be shift, but never mind. No one will see that. We'll edit it in post. And let's crack on to the last question mark. Hopefully it's something funky. Oh, that is indeed funky. This bleak and foreboding place was located in the midst of a swamp, strewn with the remains of long-dead elephants. For some unfathomable reason, hundreds of the impressive animals had come here to die. Oh, let's have a look. I was confident we would find something valuable here. We formed small teams and scoured the place. After a short while, we found valuable elephant tusks. Ivory was particularly valuable, and I was delighted that our time here was of worth. Me too. Right, what are we going to drop? Oh, dearie. Okay. Can I still take that? No. So we need to drop something. Let's drop nothing because we can drink the whiskey. Awesome. Drink it. There we go. And how far till we get back? 48. We've got 45. Well, fortune favours the brave. Let's see how we go. But that is this place cleared out. We haven't managed to come first, and we haven't managed to finish in 80 days. But we're coming back with an awful lot of goodies. So, oh, well, maybe. Some of us might. Someone was... Oh, not the missionary! Ah, someone was missing this morning. I looked around the camp and found Tarana Baba sitting on a crate, absently whispering to himself as she chewed on some meat. What? Absently whispering to himself as she chewed on some meat. Great. She was gnawing on a half-eaten human leg. I almost fainted as I understood that Brother Hezekiah had been murdered and devoured. You bastards. I'm just going to risk it. If someone else wants to die, that's fine by me. I am disappointed in you, Tarana, you hermaphrodite. We returned to our ship. I paused to appreciate the beauty of our vessel. Can't believe that. Who's my favourite? Our expedition had been a true success. I took one last moment to glance at the explored lands. Our vessel set a course for Britain. I looked forward to sharing the tale of our adventure. After weeks of travelling, euphoria overcame me. I knew that the name Marcus Garvey would not be forgotten. A victory! Okay, so. Second. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Finish the expedition. I can smell the alcohol from here! Right, so we can have Bullet Hoarder, no idea how, but a character with this perk finds a bullet somewhere every couple of days. Very useful. We have Anthropology, anthropological studies of indigenous cultures can be created for additional fame. That's great, as long as you don't have a map like we've just had where there are no villages. And we have Desert Explorer, reduced movement costs in deserts. I'm going for the bullets. Bullets always handy, because if you don't use them, you can trade them. Hey! Oh, she jumped ahead. Okay, and we're going to take a reputation hit because of failing the last one on the next episode. So just something to keep in mind. So, what are we going to do? We're going to gift all this, I guess. We're going to keep those. And we'll keep that. Gift that. How much are they worth? 30. How much is that worth? 60. So that is 90. 150. We're just ahead, so let's sell that, sell those, we'll gift that, and we'll sell that. 191, just ahead on the fame. Not bad, not bad. A little bit gutted by the missionary, but then again he was an alcoholic, so we would have suffered with keeping his alcohol up if it wasn't dropped in the next expedition, which it rarely is. It's not very often you get lots of whiskey being given to you in the trade at the start of 2 ongoing expeditions. So maybe it's for the best. But the sanity gain was nice. I can't argue with that. So next time around, we can go to the Sad Desert. I'm feeling kind of sad. So that might come in useful. We can go to the Yalampani Drylands, which has a cenote and quite a few shrines. And lots of villages. Of course it's got lots of villages. That one doesn't have as many villages. Then we have the Lunatic Desert. Huh. Okay. Well, we might end up going to a desert. I don't know. Maybe the drylands. I think the villages would come in useful keeping our sanity up, as long as we don't piss off the natives too much. So maybe the drylands more. Lunatic Desert. Okie dokie. Anyway, that's the next time. Thank you for watching. As always, a like is appreciated. And I'll catch you on the next one. Take it easy.